Now we are unmuted. Welcome in, chat. Welcome in. Just give me like 2 seconds.
They can hear us?
They can hear us now. Yo, I kind of fuck with this like lo-fi beat right now. I'm not gonna lie. This makes us feel a little bit more official. You know what I'm saying?
You're obsessed with lo-fi.
I am. I don't know why. I just love it. It soothes the mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially when you're working. Welcome in, Bello. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Yo, welcome in, Bella. Welcome in, everybody that's here. Yeah, you see Tinky? Every other post by Tinky goes viral nowadays. I love it.
Yeah.
Find his little niche.
Hades was good. Welcome in.
7 hours ago, he tweeted 7 hours ago, he got 2.4 thousand likes. What?
What?
135 retweets, 2.4k likes. What? 45,000 views.
That's insane.
Yo, what?
What is life right now?
For you Yo, that's crazy. Yo, he gotta keep playing some more Rivals. I was hating on Rivals, but.
I mean, but think he kind of live, sleep, and breathe Rivals, to be honest, artists. If it's not Street Fighter, it's Rivals. Or anime.
Yeah.
Chat, we're here. I'm just making sure I fill out this before. It's Delta. Why did I say beta? Delta.
You wish Taj a happy birthday?
I did not. I should, though. I will. I haven't been online all day, bro. I was kind of working. You know what I mean?
Kind of working.
Kind of working. Plus, we recap Gamescom ONL. Twitch.tv/game. No, what the fuck am I saying? Chat, do us a major right now and go retweet our last tweet. It's gonna be about Gamer Actual. It's about tonight's episode.
It's a super double major.
Super double major, exactly.
They saying Heartless sound very low.
What is up with
Turn me up.
But I feel like we always have issues with your goddamn voice for some reason. I don't know why. We're on the same level.
Yo, Hades, I see you. Welcome in. I think I just wasn't talking into my mic.
Maybe.
Can you guys hear me? Yo, Ignorance, what's good, fam? Welcome in. What's in the menu? We got some topics of discussion. You guys will see. We'll get the show started in a second.
Yeah. There we go. Welcome to Gamer Actual, your weekly deep dive in the biggest news in gaming. You can find us on all major podcast platforms like Apple Podcasts and Spotify, with a visual version of this podcast being available on youtube.com/Gamer Actual. This podcast is also a part of the KXI Network. To find out more about the KXI Network and all our other offerings, please check out the show notes. Now, for tonight's episode, we're going to be talking about... I'm doing pretty good, aren't I? Anyways, tonight's episode, we're going to be talking about Metal Gear Solid reviews and what everybody is saying. Also, we're going to be recapping Gamescom Open Night Live. We're going to be talking about this and a lot more in tonight's episode of Gamer Actual 64. Welcome in, fellas. Welcome in. Now.
That's why he's the host.
Yeah. Now, without further ado, I'm your host, Cash, and with me tonight, I got the homie as always, the Heartless 99. Heartless was good. Yo, how we doing? That was kind
Doing
of
good. I'm doing
that,
good.
that was kind of banging,
That
and
was kind of great.
that was without anything because I don't even have the freaking show notes open. I don't have the show notes open. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. So, guys, oh, we got a few retweets already. Shout out to everybody who's doing that. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
That's lit.
Nightmare James is good. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, Harley, what you been up to, bro? You care to
No, you
share
know me.
about?
It's been
Yeah, you care to share about the things that we talked about just now? What you been learning,
mm,
Heartless? What you been learning? Is what
oh,
I'm saying.
oh. I mean, so obviously, like you guys know, I've been playing a lot of Street Fighter. I always play Street Fighter. So
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing Tekken too, but this week I really spent a lot of time on my camera. If you guys been watching my stream, you guys know I got a camera and I've been having a lot of fun like shooting and going out and getting as much footage as I can. I found a free storyboarding software. I've been playing with that, learning that all day. I spent all day learning that. It's cool. It's got like a 3D generator. You can generate like a room, add people, add props, all that. Create a room, add lights,
Mm-hmm.
everything, and then you can just take a snapshot for the storyboard. It's a really cool software and it's free. So I've been doing that all day. And now we're getting into the podcast. But yeah, for me, like in terms of video games, it's been Street Fighter. But I've been playing. It's crazy, guys. I've been playing Chun Li, Ken, a little bit of Zangief, and a little bit of Aki.
Oh, that's crazy.
And then I just started playing. I started playing Rashid again, like yesterday. Went into some, and then
Oh,
today.
why are you going back to Rashid again? Pray tell.
Oh, because I just don't want to ever forget Rashid. Rashid's my
Not, but
he's
that's
the character.
is that the only reason though? What's happening next month, Heartless?
Happening next month. Oh, the team battle.
This man's forgetting
Is that
about
what
the
you're talking
team
about?
battle. Yes, this man's forgetting about the team battle.
No, I just don't know what you're talking about. There's always so much happening that I just
Well,
I
true.
don't know. You
Well,
know.
true.
So, but yeah, next month we have. So I don't know if you guys know in our community we got a guy named Brad. He's an
Shout
E
out to the
Honda
homie
player,
Brad.
but shout out to Brad, a super dope community member. But he plays multiple characters. You see like M Bison. I see multiple characters played by Brad. But he asked us if we wanted to like form a team, a KXI team, and sign up for this like I think it's like a monthly team battle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have all the details, but we are officially signed up and. We should be competing next month, so stay tuned for information about that, guys. It's Tinky, Rose, Cash, Brad, and and I'm gonna be the team captain. So I believe I'll be the final fight in the
Yeah.
however it goes. Yeah, I don't fully know all the details, but we're in it. We're in it.
Yeah, because you're anchored because you're gonna be you're doing first to five essentially, right?
Yeah, I'll be doing a first to five instead of a first to two or a first to three, however.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what's going on.
But yeah, chat. There's a lot. KXI is doing a lot over here, bro. We are.
Guys, let us know about my audio. If you guys feel like it's low, I will turn the gain up a little bit on my mic. I don't like to, but I will. So.
Mm-hmm. Right now, you're loud in my ear, so I don't know why the chat is probably hearing you that
Oh,
low.
okay, cool. That's crazy.
Because if I'm hearing you loud, they should be hearing you this at the same volume as well. I don't know why that's an issue. I'm kind of concerned about it, to be honest.
Yeah.
The-
Hades has a theory there. We can look into it, but I actually kind of like what Nightmare James is saying here. This might not be on our topic list for tonight, but it's a good question. I think it's worth looking into and asking. Do you know? First of all, do you know what happened to Kakadu? And second of all, Nightmare James says, can we talk about EWC, gamer health, and some related topics? I know it impacted Kakadu there, and it does impact other players at other tournaments. Do you know what happened to Kakadu?
I don't know exactly what happened. I knew he was out because it was
He
him.
left the tournament.
Yeah, why?
He had to get medical attention on the leave. I don't know. Does anyone actually know what happened?
I don't
him?
know. Yeah, nope. I don't see anything in regards to that. I haven't seen anything. Only thing I know, he had to seek medical attention. That was it. Does anybody in the chat know? Because if they, I'd like to know.
It just says sudden illness.
So I'm not sure.
I googled it, and the Google AI overview thing
Mm-hmm.
came up with an answer. And this happened like this is crazy. Technology is moving so fast.
What did it say?
Yeah, it said he withdrew due to sudden illness in August of 2025. I was able to ask Google what happened to Kakaru at EWC, and it said in August of 2025, Kakaru had to withdraw from EWC due to sudden illness.
That's
Crazy.
crazy.
It's kind of crazy, right? That just happened.
Hmm. But it was a bug though. Yeah, I wonder if it's that bug because you said you were sick when you left Evo. Did you not?
Yeah, I think I might have got sick on the plane though. I really don't know. I wasn't sick for very long, to be
Hmm.
honest with you. So I don't know. I had uh, ear problem from the flight. Right before we started landing,
Hmm.
I went to the bath. Well, you know what? So I had a runny nose. So maybe I was sick before the flight, but I had a runny nose, and I went and blew my nose in the bathroom, and then we started landing, and I started noticing that my ears were wrecked.
I
You
wonder.
know,
I wonder if you
so
had
I'm
like an ear
assuming that I
infection.
had already created. No, I think that I created a lot of pressure blowing my nose, and then upon the descent, I
Oh
don't know
yeah.
if you were. I think that they had created even more pressure, and I think there was just so much pressure for like a whole day. I felt like I had a filter on my ear.
Damn.
But I really wasn't sick. Like a day after that, I was tired, and then after that, I was good.
I don't know if you're supposed to do this, but that's something I do whenever my ears get like clogged up after a flight. I just hold my nose and I blow into it, and you hear like the release of your ears, just like things are just popping. I'm not sure if you're supposed to, but that's what I do.
I don't know. I don't know.
It helps because it clears up everything, bro.
Yeah, Evo is definitely like it's like Nightmare James saying his foot was hurting from Evo was a blister. Like
Mhm.
yeah, that's the type of thing that'll happen at Evo because there's just like so much walking. There is so much walking.
I mean, I could tell. Like, you're just moving from one event to the next, right? There's so many like exhibits.
You're just moving all day. You're
Hmm.
literally just moving all day.
Right. So I
If you
I could
sit, you
only bet.
sit for like an hour. You're
Yeah, it
probably
feels.
sitting for like 2 hours in total the whole day, but the rest of the day you're just walking.
Mm. Wow.
I had
All
so
right.
much fun though. Tacos El Gordo, yo, Cash, I'm telling you, you gotta go next year. You
No,
gotta go next year. I'll take you to the best
next
taco
year,
place you ever been
next
to in
year.
your life.
Listen, next year we got it for sure. We got it for now that like things are kind of like falling into place now. We can figure shit
Yeah, yeah, for sure, absolutely,
out. So heartless.
absolutely.
Let's switch things up. What are some games that came out this week?
Mm. Okay, did you tell them what the topics are gonna be for tonight though?
Yeah, games. We're gonna be talking about Live, Gamescom Open Live, and reviews for Metal Gear Solid. That's pretty much it
Okay,
for
cool, cool,
tonight.
cool.
But the reason why it seems shorter tonight, guys, is because there was a lot that got revealed at Open Night Live. One thing in particular that if you guys know me, you know I'm a nerd for is Resident Evil. They had an extended demo for Resident, like a 15-minute demo for Resident Evil being shown. So we're gonna also gonna check that out tonight as well. So yeah. But yeah, Heartless. What are some games that came out this week?
So the first game that caught my eye was Sword of the Sea. It dropped for the PC and the PlayStation 5. It's
Mm-hmm.
sitting at an 88 out of 100 on Steam and an 86 out of 100 on Metacritic. Released on August 19th. And this game is kind of crazy. The reason it caught my eye is because
A
it's essentially like a
skateboarder.
snowboarding game.
Yeah, here's a skateboarder
Snowboarding
on a
game, I
sword.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. So this is from VGTimes.com. The game the game takes place in an abandoned kingdom through which the main character travels on a hover sword actually. The
Over a
device
sword.
looks like a cross between a snowboard, skateboard, and a hoverboard. The character explores the skate park like ruins to restore life to them. It's kind of a cool game. I don't know. I thought it was interesting and the graphics were really cool, so I put it on there.
It has this almost like Jet Set Radio future aesthetic, but in like more mythical age.
Ruins,
Yeah.
yes, for sure.
Um, there was another game before that came out that was very similar to this. I can't remember the name escapes me right now, but there was another game that came out like last year or the year before that was very similar to this. I can't remember what it's called. When I remember, I'll bring it up. But
AKA never.
No, I'm. It's actually I'm trying to figure it out right now. I might Google it. But yeah, this game was cool. This looks super cool. By the way, I saw Jake Twitching playing this last week. Shout out to Jake Twitching.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, he was playing this the other day. Again, you know Jake is a massive variety streamer, and I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. If you go to Jake's stream, every time you go to Jake's stream, he's playing a different game.
Yo, I was in his stream this morning actually, and he was listening to the top 250 hip hop songs of
I
all
saw that.
time playlist. I was not expecting this.
Exactly. So Jake is a super variety. Super variety.
It's
So
super
shout out to
variety. But the next game on the list, I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Shantae or Shantae?
Shantae.
Shantae Advanced Risky Revolutions. This game looks like an old game. I think what is it? Like
It is.
remake?
I think it's a remake. It is a remake of an older game. So Shantae was like a classic from back in the day. I think it was on the Dreamcast, if I'm not mistaken. And they
This was Cash's pick.
yes, but like
He
bro,
said it must be on there.
Shantae has a strong following. I'm gonna put that out there right now, Hardest. I'm gonna tell you right now.
All right. So I'm seeing here it says it's a remastered version of the sequel to the first Shantae released for the Game Boy Advance, the project of which was suspended in 2004 due to problems with the
You're right.
publisher.
Mhm.
Anyways, so Shantae Advanced Risky Revolution is released for the PC, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox
Have you seen
One,
gameplay?
Nintendo Switch. No, but it looks like kind of almost like
It's a
Sonic
platformer.
Advance.
It's a
It's a
platformer.
platformer. Yeah, for sure. And yeah, so anyways, due to problems with the publisher, this time the sinister pirate Risky Boots is plotting her most daring plan yet to rotate the entire continent. Who the hell comes up with this? Moving cities closer to the sea in order to plunder them without obstacle. She will have to be confronted with the help of unique mechanics. Rotation and displacement of layers of the earth open up new paths, puzzles, and ways to bypass enemies. Yeah, so pretty much this game is pretty much a side-scroll platformer like Sonic Adventure.
Pretty much.
And the next game on the list is probably gonna be Cash's favorite.
You want to
The
hear
Rogue
something?
Prince of Persia.
You want to hear something crazy? I've had this game since last year. Ubisoft sent it to me. I just couldn't say anything about it.
Have you been able to play it?
I didn't play it yet. But the
Okay.
game, I started playing it, but I didn't go all the way through because I got it and Prince of Persia. What's the last one? Something Crowns.
You had it since May 27th, 2024.
Yeah, I had it last year. So I've had it since then, and I was playing it. But here's the thing: I like Prince of Persia. I don't like rogue-like games, and that's kind of why I didn't like pursue the game that much. But to me, it looks like a fun experience. Like if you guys
How do you
play,
feel about the skin tone?
the skin tone is weird, but I think it's thematical. So there's a reason because when you start, he doesn't look like that. The character doesn't look like that when it just starts.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's there's a reason, there's a story reason for why he looks like that.
Okay. Anyways, let's get on with it, guys. This dropped for PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch. It doesn't give me the actual release date here. It only gives me the early access release date, which is when I believe Cash got it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So if you guys know Dead Cells, it's made by the same people that made Dead Cells.
Okay. This got an 87 on Steam and an 83 on Metacritic. These are not bad numbers.
It's not a
means.
bad game. Like I said, it's not a bad game. I'm just not a roguelike guy.
Yeah. And so the About Me section, I said the About Me section. The About the Game section, the read goes, adventure action roguelike in the Prince of Persia series. The game tells the story of the prince's confrontation with the Huns, who fell under the influence of shamans who wield dark magic. The hero will have to repel the enemy army and save Persia. The game has procedural generation of levels, which makes each playthrough unique. Is that what makes it roguelike?
Yeah, that's I think that's also what lends to the whole roguelike aesthetic of the game.
I see. That's kind of cool, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I watched gameplay of this today, and I really liked the combat. It looked swift. It looked like really cool animations. So
Now that
who
I'm
knows?
looking
Maybe
at
I'll
it,
play it on stream.
now that I'm looking at it, I feel like I want to give it another shot because now it looks actually this boss fight. It's kind of crazy right now. So I'm like,
Yeah, let me see
maybe
this
I
real
was
quick.
wrong.
Don't.
That's how I'm feeling. Like maybe I was wrong about this. But I think initially what got to me was the whole roguelike business. I'm just not a fan of it.
This
I
guy's
know,
fighting for his
yeah,
life.
I know a lot of guys.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. He's definitely he's dead. He's dead. He's not. He's living. Yeah, I'm playing this.
he's dead.
He's dead.
What? He's alive?
No,
He's
he's dead.
alive.
No, he's dead. He's dead.
He's dead.
He's cooked.
Oh, you were seeing it in real time. I was seeing it on delay.
Right. So yeah, we're gonna give this another shot, chat. We're gonna give it another shot. I think I can do better than this guy. But anyways, yeah, that's the gameplay. The gameplay looks, and when I first got the game, it didn't look like this either. It looks way more fluid to me now. So I think they've well.
Wait,
then
how
again,
long have you
I
been
got
able
it.
to play it?
I got it last year. I don't remember exactly when.
So you've been able to play it since you got it last year?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of crazy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The hell? You never told me.
I did.
I thought
I
it
did
was
tell you.
boys.
I
Nah,
told you.
I
I
thought it
told
was
you.
boys.
Whatever. He knew, chat. He just doesn't remember. But yeah, this looks cool. Maybe I should check it out this week, chat. If you guys are down, just let me know. One in the chat if y'all want to see me play this game before y'all acquire it,
Yo,
so
just
you
let me
can
know
get
when
like
you
first
stream it.
in.
I want to check it out.
Oh,
I
you
want
wanna-
to check it out, so let me know when you stream it.
You want to do thing? You want to do that?
The play
Talk
thingy?
live, yeah.
Yeah, let's
We
do
could,
it.
yeah, we could do a play talk live with it and just talk about the game. The last one we did was super fun too. The echoes of
And the one we did with Ninja Gaiden was super fun too. So
yeah,
like,
that was dope. We need to figure out how to get you Ninja Gaiden because I need to see you play it. We need to get you on Ninja Gaiden.
without spending my money.
I'll buy it. Shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, but we need to get you on Ninja Gaiden. You're gonna play it. I feel like I shouldn't be the only one doing these play talk live sessions, and I'm the only one playing games. You know what I mean? The fellas need to be
sure.
the fellas need to be playing games too. Shit. But I'd love to know what the
Wait,
chat
how
thinks
much
about
is
the
it?
game.
How much is the Ninja Gaiden game?
I think like $34 or 35.
30. If you had said $20, I would just bought it tonight.
Let me see.
I don't think so. It's not $20. I doubt it. 34 sounded kind of 35. You ain't no such thing as 34. It's 35.
Yeah, 35, but I was still not. No, it's $24. I'm lying.
$24?
$24. You can get this, bro.
It's
Shit,
$4 over the threshold. Of what I told
I'll
I'd
send
buy.
you $4, bro.
Alright, okay, we'll do that. We'll do
All right.
that.
All right, cool.
We'll do that.
You already here first,
Deal.
Chad. Heartless is going to play Ninja Gaiden on stream. Rage Brown.
You got that. But you're going to be in the stream watching me play it.
Of course.
Alright, cool.
No question. I'm going to get Bello in there too.
Yeah, get Bello in there too.
Mm-hmm. The last time we did it was fun, bro. Like, we were rooting for Heartless to beat that boss. Remember that shit?
You think I can beat the whole game in one stream?
How long is the game? That's what we need to figure out.
I feel like the whole game could probably be beaten in 6 hours.
How long to beat? I just Googled it. Give me a second. Yeah, it's 6 hours. It's 6 hours. It's a 6-hour stream. I think it's possible. We could do that. We could definitely do that. All right.
I told you.
Mm-hmm.
I told you. Yeah, I always got the right predictions.
Yeah, 6 hours is not bad. That's a stream. That's a whole stream. I'd love to be able to do that, but most of the games I play are like open world games, and those games are at least 20 hours, at least.
For sure, at least.
Yeah. So that's not happening unless it's like a freaking streamathon or some shit, and your boy ain't doing that.
Have you made progress in Tears of the Kingdom?
I have. I made serious progress in Tears of the Kingdom. I play it like that's one of the games I've played both on and off stream. Usually when I have games that
Yeah.
I'm playing on stream, I just leave it for just stream. But Zelda is so like vast in terms of like leveling up the characters and all that other stuff that I have to play it off stream. If not, then but when I get to stream,
It'll
I
take you
can't
years to finish it.
exactly. I can't get to certain things. I can't fight certain bosses or do whatever because but yeah. But I enjoyed the game. The game's super dope. Well, that's pretty much it for games released this week, right?
Yeah, those are the only games that caught my attention, and there wasn't even a lot of games released at all this week. So
Really? Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
Actually, I did.
The list was pretty short.
I did look myself. So, but yeah, guys, let's switch things up. And one thing I'd like to really point out about this particular topic is that I finally now have a game on the video game draft. So I my current score right now is what 86? I think it's 86. The game was 86, right?
Is it?
Yeah. Of course, we're talking about Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Yeah, it's sitting on Metacritic right now. Is currently sitting at 86.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. So, but like I said though, like if we go back to my draft, right? Our draft. Sorry, I say my. Well, I'm talking about word salad. Particularly particularly my draft. I think I have some solid picks here. Besides the delay, which is Grand Theft Auto, Little Nightmares 3, I think is gonna do pretty good. Crimson Desert is also gonna do pretty good. Metal Gear Solid just did pretty good. It's 86. Outer Worlds 2, yeah.
Do you think Metal Gear Solid can run on my PC?
I think it's possible, yeah. Well, you want to get it?
I don't know. I feel like I really kind of want to get it.
I think you can run it.
I really kind of want to get it.
I'm pretty sure that could run on your PC.
I hope so. I cleared up my C drive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you can run it. I'm sure you can run it. All right, chat. So right now we're gonna take a look at what reviewers are saying about Metal Gear. So let's go scroll down here. I don't know who Gfinity is, so we're trying to look at notable reviewers or outlets, should say. I think that's all right. So Gaming World says Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is a faithful, gorgeous remake with modern polish, tighter gameplay, and fun extras. They gave it 100%. Digital Spy says, if you adore Snake Eater, Delta is a chance to fall in love with it all over again. And if you never experienced it, this is a modernized classic that is a must play. 100%. So there's a lot of people.
I've never experienced it. Can we get some gameplay on the screen, please?
I
need
definitely.
To know if I gotta get this game.
Man, listen. Listen. I actually had it open. I don't know why I closed it before.
I'm trying to figure this out, please.
Currently, it's being shown on stream. It's about to. Anyways. So, this is currently what this game looks like. And I'm not going to lie. This looks phenomenal.
It looks absolutely phenomenal.
Yes. Of course, Kojima is not attached to this in any way, shape, or form. But these guys said they tried their best to stay close to the original as possible. Now, if you were a fan of the original game and you had issues, then chances are those issues were not resolved because of how close they stuck to it. But they do have like the traditional overhead view like you're used to in like the Metal Gear games. But then they have the new camera angle, which is over the shoulder, which looks super cool. It almost looks like Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Yeah.
what they're going for with this. It looks sick. But this game looks phenomenal. I'm trying to get some
I want to see
gameplay so
some
we can see.
gameplay.
Yeah, I want you to see gameplay. This is gameplay.
Oh.
That's gameplay. Gameplay looks crazy. Oh shit.
This is
Oh, he got hurt. So you gotta freaking look at it. Look at what he did here.
Yeah.
So you have to patch up. Like you can actually get like cuts and bruises, and you have to like get splints and shit.
Probably affects your mobility.
Mm-hmm. Ointment. Burn. It even tells you what is actually wrong with your character, dog. Like I never played the older ones. I didn't play any Metal Gear game. Oh snap!
You guys, that yo, what is? Oh
No,
my!
that's sick. That was crazy what he just did. How he went through the fence. I don't know if you're seeing it
I
in
want to see
delay.
some combat. I am seeing it like a split second after you, but I want to see some combat.
Like even
That's
the
really,
water. Look at the water, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to get to combat as well. The thing is with these games, it's the combat is kind of like if you play the game stealthy,
It's slow.
yeah, it's gonna be very slow. I'm pretty sure I just saw a croc in the water.
I mean, it is Delta.
Mm-hmm. Yep, there's a croc.
Is he hurt? I think he's hurt.
He is hurt because he's not moving fast enough. Oh shit!
Oh,
He got bit by a croc.
yo, it is not sweet out here.
Nah, bro. Everything's trying to kill you, bro. I want to see some action.
He's not
too.
being
You're
very
right.
stealthy.
Nah, whoever's playing this is not that great, but you know, shout out to them. But it also is like it's something to get used to. The stealth in games, especially if you're not used to it, it's an adjustment.
Yeah, for sure. It is an adjustment for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like when I was a kid, that's why I kind of passed up on these games, but I want to kind of give it a go.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I wasn't. I started. I got.
A boss fight?
Yeah, it looks like it. I got into stealth games a little later, and that my first kind of like foray into stealth was Splinter Cell. That's when I really got into stealth games. But I never got to Metal Gear.
Did I watch?
Huh?
What did I just watch?
I have no idea, bro. But just
Crazy.
no idea. This is a boss fight though.
I want to see some combat.
Is it a boss fight? I can't tell. But I'd love to see some action.
So they're playing this. This is the over the shoulder view, right?
Yeah, this is the over the shoulder view. If not, the camera would have been overhead, almost like asymmetric.
Yeah. What the hell? This guy is not stealthy at all. He's doing cartwheels on top of boxes. He is putting on a show, if anything.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. I feel like I should know this since I'm on a gaming podcast, but Hideo Kojima made the first game, right?
Yeah, first few
He
games.
made the original.
And then he had a falling out with Konami. And that's
Yeah.
why he left.
Okay. Okay.
And then they
And then
made
he made Death Stranding.
yes, but then they made a Metal Gear after he left, but it was Metal Gear in name only because it was like an open world kind of an online game. I don't know
What the
what
hell?
I don't know what they were thinking about, but
Oh, the only way that could have got worse is if you said MMO. I would have been like, what the hell did I
it
just
was
hear?
kind of like, to be honest, it kind of was because they even had
No,
even
it
like
wasn't.
zombies and shit. Like, what is it's not Metal Gear, bro. This man is not stealthy at all.
Yo, he is
He's
doing the
not,
most,
he's not.
and he totally missed the guy on his right. What the hell?
He's not trying to be stealthy at all. This man's like, yo, forget this. I'm going guns a blazing. What
Yo,
in the world?
he said, I'm going out like Rambo. Oh my god! And he fell in the water.
I think his patience is wearing thin. That's what's happening. I think that's
Chat, what do you guys think?
I think that's what's happening. He's gotten to the point where it's
No.
like, he doesn't want to wait anymore. He just wants to shoot people. Metal Gear is not like that.
No. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think this game's worth the cop?
No, it is worth the cop, Heartless. You're gonna enjoy it.
Is it $70?
It is 70. I think it's like 60 or $70. It's on Steam, so it might be 60.
Let me see. I'm just gonna take a look. I'm gonna see. Just gonna see.
We need to come up with a KXI gaming fund.
Yo, tell me about it. $69.
Oh, yep. So it's $70. It's $70. But look at the trees, Heartless. What's happening with the trees when he walks through the trees?
They shake.
They shake.
They shake. That's crazy.
Chat, if you
Yo,
don't know.
in 5 years though, we're gonna be like, yo, how come the branches aren't breaking when he's running through them?
Right.
And then, yeah, we're only gonna get more and more spoiled.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I don't know why that is important to some people. But I think it takes you out of the experience when you do stuff like that and you notice it. You know what I mean?
If you start nitpicking like that, it takes you out of the experience for sure.
No, but once it happens though, and you notice it, it's almost like you can't unsee it sometimes, and that's what.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
It takes you out of the realism, the immersion. It's immersion breaking.
At that point, you're just not fun to be around.
This man, and I'm pretty sure the guns that he's using.
Mad loud. Like,
mad
bro,
loud.
Get a silencer.
I'm pretty sure my goodness, bro. But yeah, chat.
Yo, what is, he keeps going to the map too. Like, there's not like a HUD map. Oh my. What the hell?
So you know what happened, right? He tripped a trap.
He got messed up. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Look how many different injuries he's got.
Yep. But this is what I like about this though, the fact that you can actually see what the damages are. That's cool to me. That's actually cool to me.
See, this is why we should be on a family plan. So one of us gets the game, and then
Everybody
all of us
has
play
it. Yeah. Oh snap! There's someone there.
I mean, so far, I like what I see.
Yeah, the game's sick.
I'll tell you that. This guy does not make for cinematic gameplay, but I like what I see.
Mm-hmm. Is he? Oh, he's not dead. Okay, cool.
What? Oh.
What in the hell?
Job?
Forget about that. Wait until you see what I just saw.
I just seen it.
This man poked his eye out, like literally just.
That's a superpower.
There's a guy on Instagram that can do that.
I seen it. I seen it.
Just creepy as hell. Who's getting Metal Gear? You know, shout out to Bruce Kane. I saw him playing. He was streaming the other night, last night, as a matter of fact.
He's streaming right now. He's playing Rematch.
Really? He was playing it. He was playing Metal Gear last night. Not this one though.
Oh,
One of
he
the older
was.
ones. He was playing one of the older ones last night.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, he told me he was trying to get back into streaming.
That's what's up. You went over there and checked him out?
Yeah. Not what I was expecting, because I've never actually seen Bruce. We've talked, but not what I was expecting. Shout out to Bruce Kane. What in the world? That's so creepy, bro. Like, moving on. Chat, we're moving on. So, here's the thing. I'm actually glad that I finally got a game on this draft. Because for a while, I was like, am I going to actually get any games here? Because there's no I had no games. I was sitting at 0. So now I'm at, 86 finally. And then October is when a lot of my games are going to be coming out, right? Right? Wait.
Towards the end of the year.
Yeah. October. So in October alone, I have 3 games coming out. So I have Little Nightmares, which is coming out October 10th. I have Ninja Gaiden 4, October 21st, and then Outer Worlds 2, October 29th. So those 3 games are coming out by that time. And
what are your predictions?
Little Nightmare, I think, is gonna be like a 90, an 8, between 80 and 90. Ninja Gaiden, I think it's gonna be around there too. And Outer Worlds, I'm looking more from between 90 and 100.
So, at this point, it seems like Trez and Thick are
they kill
fighting
us.
for first.
Yeah, they kill us.
So it's you versus me right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just, as long as I beat you, I'm a happy camper.
We should get Trez and Thick back on the show. I'm gonna see what their schedule's looking like.
We definitely should get them back on the show.
Ghost of Yote is definitely Ghost of Yote alone is gonna Thick is gonna get 1 game delayed, which is the Mario game, because there's no Mario game slated to release this year. So he's gonna get 1 delay. Thank God, because he would have just completely obliterated us if he had a Mario game. Because no question, any Mario game that dropped, we know how people are with Mario. It was an automatic, like 80 or 10, between 80 and 100. No question.
Pretty much.
Mario, yeah, no, and it's a mainline Mario game. No. It's good. We would have been cooked. Now, Ghost of Yote is gonna come out, and it's gonna be a rough, if it's not 100%, somewhere within 90, between 90 and 100 range. I guarantee it. I can almost guarantee it. So Thick, I know Thick got it. So we just need to decide what kind of pizza he likes, and just have him just eat his pizza on the show. He wins. Like, there's no question about this.
You made me want some pizza.
But yeah, chat. Metal Gear Solid Delta is doing pretty good so far. The game officially released on Tuesday, I think. It comes out on Tuesday. So we're going to see what actual fans have to say about the game now. Here's the thing. So there's an article. I don't know if you saw this article. It was from Game Informer. Shout out to Game Informer. They're back. But the title says, if Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is successful, its producer would like to consider lots of other games in the future. I don't know what that means, but we're going to check out this article and just figure out what they're talking about exactly. But from the looks of that, it seems as if they tried to look into other, either games in a franchise or other games entirely to like remake, which I'm kind of down for. I don't know about you, Heartless. What do you think about that?
I mean, if if I get my hands on the game, I check it out. I'll obviously have a better answer for you, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested in the game. I feel like it probably has an interesting story.
Mm-hmm. It's
Because
Kojima stories are always just over the top and crazy. Just
yeah, so if it's successful and it brings more, you know what? I welcome it. These are games we grew up with as
mm-hmm.
kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at Final Fantasy VII and what they've done to that and how they brought it back to life. Like, I wouldn't mind to see that happen for other really popular games, like
Right.
really good games too. So, and if it's done right, especially too if it's done right.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll see more about how people feel about this game over time,
Right.
and if people enjoy how it was remastered and how it was done, and the level of care that went into getting the details. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. We'll know by Tuesday, at the very least, because fans are gonna get their hands on it by Tuesday.
Yes.
All right, let's check out this article. So early this month, we visited New York for a Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater event, where we got to play the game for review and meet some of the people involved with the original game and remake, including Delta's producer Noriaki Akamura. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Listen, don't just please. I
I
apologize
think
in
you did.
advance. Yeah, I did.
Noriaki Akamura. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think you did.
and Yoji Kurakado. Akamura has served various roles from writing, supporting to producing on Metal Gear franchise, starting with Metal Gear Acid 2 in 2005. Kurakado served roles on nearly every Metal Gear Solid game, as well as other Hideo Kojima projects like Police Knots. They have been working with Police Knot. I don't know what that is.
I'm literally going to Google that.
Kojima projects like Police Knots? I don't know. Chat, fill me in. Listen, I don't know. I'm not big on the lore of Hideo Kojima, so
Wow,
please help me out.
1994.
Damn. Yeah, I'm not
A
that big on the lore.
1994 game.
Oh, that's crazy. I mean, Metal Gear Solid is an old game too. It was supposed to come out on, was it the NES or the SNES? One of those games.
Yo, the art style for this is sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been working on the franchise for a long time, and both worked on Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, or its subsequent re-release. We spoke to both Okamura and Kurakodo throughout a single translator, through a single translator, making it difficult to attribute exactly who said what. And they were understandably excited about the release of Delta. Um, and though willing to talk about Hideo Kojima, they didn't have much to say. They reiterated that they wanted to stay as true to the vision of the original game as possible, and said that they hope to check out the game, and I hope we check out the game someday. Oh, hope he checks out the game someday. My bad, my bad. I'm misreading in this part right here. But otherwise, mainly offered polite platitudes about their time working with him and on the original game, of which they have fond memories. So it's basically, so these are guys that know what this game should feel like because they've worked on pretty much all the Metal Gear games. So you're getting kind of like a true representation of what the game, like if you're a fan of the
That's what it
game,
looks
that
like.
right. So when the game first came out, it's helping you in terms of like nostalgia wise, where you remember how you would have like nostalgia goggles and you would say, yo, this game looked phenomenal. Now you're getting to see the game look like truly outstanding. And it's almost as if it's reinforcing that nostalgia. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know. These guys, if they can pull this off and people actually like what they're doing with this, then chances are. But it seems like if they're gonna revisit other games, it looks like they're talking about other Metal Gear games.
Potentially.
Yeah, they're looking at revisiting other games in the franchise. Because I don't know if Konami has plans of making an actual sequel to Metal Gear. I think they're just gonna ride the coattails of these remakes, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
I mean,
where could you possibly go based on how the game ended, how Phantom Pain ended? Where would you possibly go with another Metal Gear? So, that's just me.
So how many games do they have that they can go through right now that they can remake?
Let me see. Let's Google that. How many metal? How many mainline? How many mainline Metal Gear games are there? 9.
Bro, there's a bunch of
9.
games.
9.
There's a bunch of games. They could really just remake them.
Especially like the older ones. Like you can remake the older ones, bro,
Yeah, yeah.
and just make it
And
in
when did
this
the first one
engine.
release?
Heartless. Heartless. The first Metal Gear game, I'll tell you right now.
Oh wow, bro.
It came out for
1987.
There we go.
Ain't no way.
Listen.
Yo, you learn something new every day, guys.
Listen, bro. They can definitely just milk this shit. Just remake this. And I think it would reinvigorate the franchise. There would be a lot more people, like people who've never played the game, like myself, would definitely check it out because it's like an updated version of the game. Because here's the thing, because of modern sensibilities, a lot of these games don't age well. If you go back to them, you probably won't have a great experience because sometimes the controllers are clunky. The quality of it needs like a quality of life update. You know what I mean? So if they can do
Yeah.
that and get more people on the game, trust me.
Wait, so the series that we see today
Mm-hmm.
really started to take shape in terms of its branding with Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater?
Kind of, sort of. No. There was more Metal Gear games before that. Metal Gear
Nah, that's the
Solid.
third one to come out. The second one,
No,
so
they came out on
Metal,
PlayStation. Metal Gear came out on PlayStation. They have Metal Gear Solid on PlayStation. I think, if not PS1, PS2, but PS1. Metal Gear Solid came out for PS1, if I'm not mistaken.
is
Let me
it?
double check.
Oh, Metal Gear. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Wait.
PlayStation. Metal Gear Solid came out on PlayStation. That
It's
was
Metal Gear Solid
Yeah, Metal Gear
is
Solid.
where it's.
It started the
Oh, okay.
3D era of Metal Gear started.
I see.
But
Yeah, that's what it is.
Metal Gear started in the 80s.
Yeah, that's such a tongue twister. I'm not saying it anymore. I gave up on saying it.
Yeah. Well, Solid is the game. Like if they have a lot of games to pick from for Metal Gear Solid. They have the Twin
Wow,
Snakes.
it's crazy.
Twin Snakes
I'm
is
looking
ongoing.
through the Wikipedia for MGS. I'm gonna call it MGS because I don't got the facilities to say that. Metal Gear Solid.
Of
Metal
course. Yes.
Gear Solid.
What's wrong with that? You can say it. I believe in you.
I can't say it fast. Metal Gear Solid. I can do it with
You
practice.
can.
Give me some practice.
Right. I mean, overall, I think I'm gonna try this game out, just not right now. Chat, you know this story already. My backlog is crazy. We're not adding any more
Uh-oh.
games until I
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, until I clear at least 10 games. I need to clear 10 games from this backlog. 10 before I add any more games. 10. Right now I'm on Zelda. I beat What was the game that I beat the other day? Plucky Squire. I'm on the verge of beating some other games because I have a few games that I just need to wrap up. Like Hogwarts Legacy. I'm right at the tail end of Hogwarts Legacy now. I'm about to wrap that up. I don't know why I do that, but I watched a YouTube video. You know what's crazy, Harless? I thought I was the
Yeah.
only one that does this weird shit, but I'm not. There's a lot of people that play the games, and as soon as they get to the end, like almost beating the game, they stop playing the game.
A lot of people do this.
It's an actual phenomenon, bro. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know this. I did not know this. It's crazy. And I don't know why I do it. I don't know why I do it.
Maybe they're making these games too long.
That too, because Banisher Goes to New Eden, as much as I enjoy that game is long. That game is long. For a double A game, bro, you're getting triple A money. You're getting triple A gameplay out of a double A game. And I'm gonna be honest, bro, y'all didn't need to make it that long. 15 hours was fine. I could have stuck to 15 hours. This game's like 25 hours, bro.
Man, so you didn't need to do all that. I would have been happy
Yeah,
with a little less.
a little less. A little less. But I'm gonna wrap that game up too. I think I'm close enough to beating that. So, but yeah, let's switch things up. Now, as we mentioned, Gamescom happened this week. Open Night Live. There's a bunch of games that got shown off, but here's the thing: there was also a bunch of games that people got to play. I wish we were able to get like stuff to travel to these. I think they happen in Europe. Open Night Live happens in Europe. Imagine when we get to that
Really?
part. Yeah, imagine when we get to that part. Point Heartless, when we have to travel for these events,
To Europe?
bro. That would be fire.
We'll get there. Just got to keep on grinding.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I'm looking through the list of games they showed off here, and this is quite the selection of games.
Mm-hmm.
Like it would have been really cool to actually be there.
Yep.
TMI.
Yep. All right, so this is also coming from Game Informer. I don't know if you guys know this, but Game Informer was kind of like dead for a few months, and they brought them back. They're back.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
But I think they're mostly independent now, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
Can you still get the free magazines?
They just started their free magazine program again.
Can I sign up for that?
Bro, that was a part of my childhood, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Even back home in Jamaica,
I know.
I had my brother. You know what my brother used to do? Get them in like piles throughout the year, and then send them to me one time. You know what I mean? When I was living in Jamaica, I used to get them in like a pile.
It's not free anymore though.
It's not. No, but it never used to be. It never used to be free. If you had GameStop, if you had a GameStop membership, you would have gotten it for free. Remember?
I remember getting it for free my whole childhood. That's all I know.
Yeah, because you probably had the GameSpot membership. GameSpot membership. I said
GameStop.
GameStop. GameSpot's the website. My bad.
And that's no longer a deal.
No, I don't think they're attached to GameStop anymore. Listen. Because GameStop's going in a different direction. I think they're going to focus more on like collectibles. Personally, that's what it looks like they're going. That's the direction they're going. That's the only way for them to survive, because everything's going digital at the end of the day. If you think about it, everything's going digital.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's
So
kind of how it's going.
all right, so let's check out this article. Most of the dope games that we played during Gamescom 2025. The most Hollow Knight's still song. So guys, this game exists. So this is a game that a lot of people have been trying to get their hands on for years. Here's the thing. I'm willing to give this game some grace because I think there's only one person developing this game.
No way.
This is a single dev game, bro. Definitely playing first rate. Shout out to Skipper. Yes, Skipper, no question. Hollow Knight is being developed by one person, if I'm not mistaken. Are you looking that up?
3-person indie studio.
That's still freaking 3 people. 3 people for a massive release.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's like, it's a highly anticipated game. It's a highly anticipated game. So I'm looking forward to this. But I'm glad that people are actually getting like hands-on experience with the game now, because for a time, nobody thought this game would actually ever get released. So the fact that we're getting gameplay now means that the game's closer to completion. It's closer to release. You know what I mean? They're just polishing up the game. I think the game's slated to release at the end of this year, could be the end of this year or early next year, but I feel like they're leaning more towards the end of this year. All right, it's you know what's funny? This is what the article said. It's real, y'all. Hollow Knight Silk Song exists and it's playable. Basically, what I just said.
Ha, that's funny.
And I checked out the game. Very first level, Moss Grotto. After a brief cutscene, and shows Hornet trapped in a Cinderella-like carriage that she then breaks out of. Okay, I don't really want to spoil anything for anybody here, but I'm looking forward to this. Heartless, you should check out the first one. The first game was pretty good too. If you like Metroidvanias, I think you would enjoy this game. I know you're not big on side scrollers, but Hollow Knight it's up there.
I'll tell you this.
It's up
I'm
there.
actually excited to play Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah. So all right. So hopefully Ninja Gaiden will then get you more excited to try other side scroller games. Hopefully.
Is Hollow Knight on Steam? Oh, it is. It's got a 10 out of 10 on Steam.
I'm telling you, bro.
On Metacritic.
I'm telling you, bro. This game's a classic, bro. It's a modern
Google
classic.
Reviews has got a 97.
It's a modern classic. I'm telling you, bro. Modern classic. I have the game. I have it up.
$15.
It was cheaper the other day. It was like $5 if I'm not mistaken, but you can get it for 15. It's gonna be worth it. I think you're gonna enjoy. You know who I saw playing this last night? Maximilian, dude. Come to think of it, I saw him playing it last night.
If Maximilian Dude can play, then so can I.
Yes, you can. Did they push it back, Silk Song? No. They didn't push it back. It's slated to release at the end of this year. But I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Is what I'm saying. Skip. My bad. They're not pushing it back.
Scared.
Right? Right. All right. So the next game that they got to try out was Pokemon Legends ZA. Heartless, I'll leave you to kind of like share your thoughts on this.
I got you. So, pretty interesting. Pokemon Legends ZA. From what I recall, there was some mechanics removed from the combat. So I don't know how I necessarily feel about it, but let's look into what the article from Game Informer says here, right? It says Pokemon Legends ZA is not just a sequel to the Pokemon Company's latest spin-off experiment to its traditional Pokemon series, but also the first Pokemon game launching on Nintendo Switch 2. Though I'm not convinced the experience will be great on Switch, after 30 minutes of hands-on time with it on Switch 2, I'm starting to believe this will be the best Pokemon game in years.
Okay. Oh, wait, what?
My demo consisted of 2 parts. 3 trainer battles within a nighttime exclusive battle zone and a fight against a mega evolved Absol. Stay with me here. Pokemon Legends ZA's combat reminds me most of Final Fantasy 12. Hold on, I gotta sneeze.
What? Bless you.
Can we do it? Can we survive it?
You
okay.
Got it.
Alright, anyways. Something I suspected more and more as I heard more and more about its combat. It's real time, but rather than mashing buttons to attack, you select moves in real time that your Pokemon performs, and while waiting for that move's cooldown to complete, use other moves. All the while, I'm dodging and running to get my Pokemon out of harm's way and utilizing stat affecting moves to prime the opponent's Pokemon for my next move. Okay. So, am I gonna sneeze or what? Anyways, one of the things I really liked about Chrono Trigger when I first started playing the game was that it has real-time combat elements blended with the turn-based strategy, right? And I was like, what? This is dope. It was so unique and dope.
Yep.
So, who knows? Maybe this could be something. Maybe they removed. So they removed PP. I don't know if you guys know what PP is. I know that sounds plausible as hell, but the amount of times you could use a move, they removed that from this game. So when I first seen that, I was like, oh, what's going on? Do I like this? But who knows? Do we have any gameplay of this we can watch? I'll Google that.
We should have gameplay. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Let me see. Did they show off any? I'm pretty sure they showed off gameplay trailer for this.
I think it was just like running around and stuff mostly. I don't
Yeah,
know if
I
we
didn't
got like
see.
full.
I can't recall seeing any like combat.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Wait. Also, there were leaks for the game too. So do with that what you will. Oh, yep, found gameplay. That was my fault. I should have known. So this is the gameplay sequence. What is? I didn't understand what was just happening just now.
I really gotta like. I really want to see what a really strategic high level battle looks like. You know.
Right.
I want to see the potential of this. Oh, not the Marie.
Did he just sneak attack that?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, so you can move around the environment now, as opposed to before in Pokemon, you were kind of like in place.
Yeah.
Doesn't that kind of make you a dick though? Like you're just fighting people, just running up on people and just attacking their Pokemon.
Run or get done up. What you talking about?
Oh, okay. You can get hit too? Oh, you can get hit.
Do you have your own life?
It looks. I'm not sure. But you're getting attacked. It's not the Pokemon that's getting attacked. You're getting attacked.
I think it's both.
Mmm. See, he's rolling out of the way.
Definitely both.
So
When you
how
fight
was it?
other Pokemon, when you fight non-mega Pokemon, they just attack your Pokemon. But these Rogue one, these
Looks like they
it
attack you
seems like
too.
they.
So, question:
Yeah, wow.
was it like that in Legend of Arceus?
Nah, they
Because I
just
never
fight the
played.
Pokemon, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you beat Legend of Arceus, right?
I did. I did. I think I caught most of the Pokemon too.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I at least caught like the legendaries and like the pseudo legendaries and those ones.
What do you think the review scores are gonna be for this? Just a quick prediction. What do you think?
I don't know. It really all depends on how engaging this combat really is. You know,
Yeah.
I have to admit, like Pokemon and you know, maybe they didn't get the last games. You know, the last mainline games, Violet, Scarlet, and Violet. Maybe they didn't get it correct with the terrestrialization or whatever the hell it is.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but like this, I think like Sword and Shield, VGC doubles battles is like peak Pokemon. It's like it's so much fun. It's a lot of strategy, and you kind of have the same thing with the newest generation as well. What I'm trying to get at is like that to me is a working recipe. Are they trying to deviate from that? I'm not sure. Is this just like a spin-off to get away from that? Because Pokemon has done tons of that in the past. You know, Pokemon, the game where you shoot pictures. They've done
Right.
a bunch of stuff that wasn't just necessarily Pokemon combat. You know, they had Pokemon Stadium, the
Right.
Pokemon. So I hope it's more of that and less of them trying to get away from
The
what
mainline
is the
Pokemon.
working. Yeah, I don't want them to get away from that. To me, that's a working recipe.
Right. I think one of the one of the key issues I think a lot of fans talk about is just like, I guess, how well the game runs. That's one of the biggest issues I've heard people have with previous Pokemon
Really?
games. And also,
Oh, the previous ones
yeah,
on the Switch too, or the regular
on
Switch?
on the regular Switch. But I think you
Bro,
might
it
not
was
have that
janky.
issue. Yeah. So who knows? I think people were asking for updated like designs too. I guess. 'Cause I don't know if this is doing anything for you, like the design. What do you think about that?
I mean, I mean,
That's kind of what you come to expect from Pokemon, though.
yeah, exactly. This is what I come to expect from Pokemon. The
Right.
Lucario looks sick. I'm
Mm-hmm.
happy with what I'm seeing there. I really kind of like, like, what's the story gonna be like?
Right.
What's the selection of Pokemon we're gonna be having? And uh, does the gameplay, does this combat get boring and repetitive, or is it engaging and truly innovative? That's what I'm
Right.
kind of interested to see.
Because what is that? I want to understand what that target thing is. Like, it's sending a target to the opponent. So, can you pick what opponent you're sending your Pokemon to? Is that what this is doing? I'm trying
I
to
think
understand.
so.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand what this is about.
Yeah, it just hit me like I am 32 years old, watching with deep intensity a Bellsprout doing his thing.
Is
Skipper,
it?
I
Is
believe it's definitely possible to miss a target.
that's what
It's
I'm
got to be.
wondering. That's what I'm wondering. Can
It's
you
got
miss
to
a
be.
target?
If in the article that I read, it said that they were dodging, so you
Mm,
can't dodge without somebody missing.
right. So, yep. But yeah, that was one game that got shown off. Another game, and this is coming from Double
Wait, hold
Fine.
on, Cat. But before we go any further,
Yeah,
here in the show notes it says we have the chat vote on what trailer they want to see us talk about.
yeah. After the game, after we talk about the games that people were able to play on the floor, then we're gonna get into those trailers.
Okay, cool. Love
Mm-hmm.
it, love it.
All right. So there's another game that I guess you could say the press or the media got to check out that was on the floor, and one of them was called Keeper, and this is coming from Double Fine Games. Now, if you guys are if you guys are unfamiliar with Double Fine Game, these guys are the guys that made Psychonauts, and if y'all know me, you know I love Psychonauts. Um, Psychonauts was one of those games that kind of reminded me of like a Nickelodeon TV show. It was like a Saturday morning cartoon kind of vibe, and it was just super dope. But this is kind of a different direction. I've never. You play a lighthouse. I'm gonna say this again. You play a lighthouse in this game. In the game
That's
Keeper.
crazy.
So you are an anthropomorphic lighthouse that is walking. Not sure what you're trying to find, not sure what you're trying to do, but that's the whole premise here. Drupal, welcome in. I asked my doctor if I could administer my own anesthesia. He said, sure, knock yourself out. Wow. Welcome in. Welcome in, Drupal. Welcome in. The Drupalisms are back. All right, so let's check this out. So it says I didn't get to go hands on with Keeper, but after 30 minutes hands on preview of it with the developer
Hands off preview.
hands off preview with Double Fine Productions, Tim Schafer no less. I wish I did. Set in a fantastical Salvador Dali surrealist world where humanity is no more and nature has taken over. Keeper is about a lighthouse with legs and a seabird named Twig. There's also a village of tiny little guys that are actually clocks. What? A mystical area where pink pollen lowers your gravity and so much more. Bro, that in itself just sounded like just a bunch of stuff,
Word gibberish.
bro. But I only saw snippets of this across 3 gameplay segments, and at the heart of each of the at the heart of each of its vibes and atmosphere, according to Schaefer, that's the heart of the game. There's no combat. There are some puzzles, but they short but they're short and sweet. But they short and sweet. No, so they I wasn't wrong there. It's what they wrote. They wrote it.
That's a typo.
Yeah, that's definitely a typo. But they are short and sweet. That's what should be there. Anyways, there's no dialogue. Instead, Schaefer and Co. want you to bask in the ambiance of Keeper. I'll gladly do it because that ambiance is great so far. I want to see gameplay. I've seen gameplay.
There's no
for this.
gameplay.
There is gameplay. I've seen gameplay for it. I've
Really?
seen gameplay. Yeah, I've seen gameplay for it.
It's because next in the article says, I'm excited to see how the core gameplay, walking around this island, reaches Mountain's Peak while using it. So, do we actually have gameplay or no?
Yeah, we have gameplay. I'm finding it right now.
Okay, let's get that on here.
There was a trailer for it, so that's why I know there's gameplay. It's more of an overview, I guess. Where is... It's a very short trailer, and this was from a couple of months ago. I think we saw it from the previous... one of these previous events. So that's the lighthouse. That's the Boyd. That's Twig.
Definitely reminds me of Salvador Dali.
Yeah, for sure. I want to know how this shit grew legs and started to walk like out of nowhere. But it's such a Tim Schafer thing that it's just like you kind of don't question it.
I mean, this world is just
It's fantastical,
world,
like I said. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't question. It's like questioning like the Chronicles of Narnia.
Right. Because humans don't exist anymore. So is this a story about like the environment?
So you pretty much just get from point A to point B. That's how you beat the game, right?
Yeah. But there's puzzles, so there's a lot of like puzzles to the game. Like if it is beautiful, it is beautiful. Because imagine if this is a lighthouse, and that shit was so massive just now. Could you imagine how big that must have been? How massive that creature is?
Yeah. So like that's like all the gameplay we got so far, right?
Hmm.
Okay, well it's right around the corner in 2 months.
Yeah.
A month and 3 weeks, something like that.
I feel like this game is kind of like, I wonder what the budget is like, because this almost feels indie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like this game can...
Definitely has an indie vibe.
Yeah, I don't think they put much money into this. So the return is probably going to be... Whatever the return is going to be pretty good. Because they didn't dump a crap ton of money in it. I feel like a lot of people are going to try it out. But also it's going to be released on Game Pass. So there's also that. There's also a Blood of the Dawnwalker. Now, this is something I'm looking forward to playing. It's coming from Rebel Wolves. Now, I remember when Rebel Wolves was announced. When this studio was announced, like I want to say 3 years ago. So these are former CD Projekt Red guys that left and formed their own studio. So they worked on games like The Witcher, right? And they created Rebel Wolves, which is their new studio. And I remember when they talked about this game, like they were going to work on a game about vampires. And I was like, this could be pretty good. And I saw the gameplay. Heartless, bro. Have you seen this yet?
No, but I was reading the article earlier.
Blood of the Dawnwalkers looks freaking phenomenal, bro.
Do we have gameplay we can look at?
Oh, I'm pulling up gameplay right now.
Okay, cool.
There's a demo available, I think.
No way.
Yes, I think there is a demo available. Rebel Wolves. I think this is also going to be an Xbox exclusive. I keep saying exclusive, guys. Pardon me. You know what I mean? Because exclusives are dying out. But it's developed by Xbox.
Oh, already sick.
You see what I mean? This looks
It's like
nuts.
Shadow Step.
Yeah, but he's a vampire, so he's just using his vampire powers. Look at the landscape. Is this Victorian era?
I'm not quite sure to be honest with you, but I like what I see.
What the what?
Don't let Bello see this. He
Bro,
probably already got it pre-ordered. He probably already pre-ordering right now.
you saw that?
Yeah, I seen that.
Let's see some combat. There we go. Oh, the dodging is crazy too. Oh, so you can counter and parry and all
Yo,
that
Bello
stuff.
already in the chat. Man said, "Is this out?"
It's not out yet, Bello, but it's gonna be out soon, I'm sure. It looks like The Witcher. I can see The Witcher DNA in this game.
This is former CD Projekt Red devs.
Yes. That's why their studio's called Rebel Wolves. That's what Geralt Sigil was. It was a wolf. Yeah, let's see some swordplay. That's what I want to see. Oh shit. Ooh. I like the movement of the sword, bro. That's sick.
This definitely has Witcher vibes to it.
Yep.
I want to
100%.
see them. I want to see a mixture of like abilities and like
And
combat,
combat, yeah.
melee.
Like how you mix them
A
together.
strike here, parry, shadow step.
Right.
Throw some bats at you because I'm a vampire. Strike, shadow step,
What kind of
parry. You
vampire is
know.
this, by the way? It's daytime. He's walking in sunlight. I'm confused.
Yeah, that's true, right?
He got sunscreen?
Maybe he's half vampire.
Probably. Well, it's called Blood of the Dawn Walker, so he might be a Dawn Walker.
Oh, they walk in the dawn.
Yeah, he's a day walker.
He's a day walker.
Yep.
We're actually idiots.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
Oof. Yo, did he parry and then select his retaliation?
It looks as if that's what happened. I'm not sure.
Yo, that was kind of sick.
Yeah. This just looks like, and I mean this in the best way possible. This just looks like The Witcher.
It's not a bad thing though.
It's not a bad thing, and I'm saying that it's a compliment. I promise it's a compliment.
Yo, you know, gaming. Although we're in a bad era for gaming,
Mm-hmm.
there's always an abundance of games. Always
Yeah.
around the corner.
Yep.
Always around the.
If the story
Crazy.
is good enough, because here's the thing: this game could be phenomenal, but his story sucks, so people are just only going to talk about the gameplay. But if the gameplay and the story is great, we may have another franchise on our hands. That's all I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
usually what it comes down to. It's just both of these things working in tandem.
Look at this guy's dome piece though.
Yeah.
So when's this? Do we know when this drops?
I don't remember, but they're definitely showing off their pedigree here in this segment here. The combat is very Witcher-esque. This right here, the dialogue is very Witcher-esque. So I can see where they're taking all of their inspiration from. It's definitely Witcher. But again, it's not a bad thing. Because these are who these guys are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to it. I could definitely play this. I can see myself really having some fun playing this. Oh, you can unlock swords too? Can you unlock weapons? Is that what I'm seeing here?
That was yo. You know what that was right there?
Well,
I'm pretty sure that guy is a vampire, and what they would do to punish vampires is instead of killing them, they would just put them
bury
inside. Them. Yeah, they would just bury them alive, and that guy was buried alive behind the wall. I'm pretty sure he probably had been there for hundreds of years, maybe.
Probably, because you can tell that these guys are vampires. You see it in their face.
Yeah.
Yes, Reaper. It is the reason why we usually do that too. It's just so it doesn't like overpower our voices. But I guess we could turn up the volume a little bit and just turn it down. It's mainly done for the audio version of the podcast.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so he said it. They were trying to turn him into a vampire, but he became something else instead. So he became a daywalker. He's basically Blade. This man's Blade.
I'm not gonna lie, this kind of looks sick.
It does. It does. Nah, bro. I'm playing this. 2026, guys.
Damn, the years are flying by.
Mm-hmm. Blood of the Dawnwalker. I wonder if this is linked to any like existing IP. Like, is it based on a book? Something I don't know.
Yo, what? Yo, Cash, what did I tell you? Bello in the chat saying, yo, that shadow step looking crazy. What did I tell you? I said, don't let Bello get a look. Don't let Bello get a look at this. I told you.
Mm-hmm. Is Blood of the Dawnwalker based on... Based on any IP? Nope, it's not. Blood of the Dawnwalker is not based on a book. It is an original upcoming dark fantasy RPG being developed by Rebel Wolves. So yeah, this is an original story. Guys, we need to get this show needs this game needs to be successful. Here's why I say this. If we don't start championing games like this, Heartless has been saying this, and I'm starting to seeing it even more now. If we don't champion games like this, especially if they're good, all we're gonna see is just existing IPs, and they're just gonna milk those. It's gonna be franchise after franchise, sequel after sequel. We need to champion these games.
You get 4 Batman games a year.
4, bro.
Yo, I'm telling you, like that's what the future's looking like. You're gonna get 6 Star Wars games a year. You're gonna get 12 MCU games a year. It's gonna be crazy. You're not gonna like it.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna like it.
Nope, you're not. So, all right, chat. This is the part where we basically give you guys the opportunity to vote on the next trailer we check out. So we have 16 trailers. and I'm gonna list them out. So after after this one, because we're gonna actually look at this one on stream, which is Resident Evil 9 Requiem. I need to see gameplay. I need to see this. But after that, we have Lords of the Fallen, Lego Batman, which I'm gonna tell you right now, Heartless, don't sleep on that Lego Batman.
I know.
It looks sick. It looks sick. Anyways, Sekiro, No Defeat. That's the game. That's the trailer for the new TV show. Um, Black Myth Wukong. So they have new. I think they have an expansion coming for Black Myth Wukong. Warhammer Dawn of War, Midnight. That's the Warhammer. That's World of Warcraft Midnight, Monster Hunter. Let's do them in chunks. So here's the four you guys have to pick from, right? Lord of the Fallen, Lego Batman, Sekiro, and John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. This man says Sekiro. You're a part of the cast. You're not a part of the chat, Heartless. No.
I have a voice.
You have a... Franchises don't lead to another video game market crash. Did y'all check out the RE9 path tracing video? No, I didn't, Reaper. We didn't. But let's check out this trailer real quick. I'm not gonna lie, Heartless. Man, I can't wait to play Resident Evil. Man, listen. Why is it not going full screen? My apologies, chat. This is Bello's game, by the way. Whoop. Why is it not? I'm confused. Oh, it was a glitch. Okay, cool. It looks more of the same. So it looks like Resident Evil 6, in my opinion. Resident Evil, not 6, sorry, my bad. Resident Evil 4. It looks like that, but it...
I like how nice the hair looks.
Yeah. But I like how it's them kind of rehashing or kind of like revisiting the station, because this is the police station. I thought, yo, for a second, I thought that was someone behind her.
This is the new Resident Evil game?
Yeah, it is. Yo, I'm nervous just watching this shit. I can feel it. Yo, bro. How tense this feels right now is crazy. Like, you just feel like somebody could creep up behind you at any moment, bro.
Pop up out of any one of these closets.
Anywhere. Especially the dark. That's why there's so many, like, dark spots. They do that on purpose.
You never know which one you can trust.
Nope. And sometimes the AI ignores programming. Perfect example. Resident Evil, was it 2 or 3? Resident Evil 3, I think. I usually, when you go to the save point in the game, to like the typewriter, if you go to the... Somebody's in the room. Usually if you go to the typewriter, what happens is nothing tracks you into that typewriter room, right?
Yeah.
And one time I was playing Resident Evil and I was running from Nemesis, and I went into the typewriter room, thinking I was safe. This motherfucker
went in there and suplexed you.
Opened the door and started to come in. I'm like, what the no way, bro. That's music
crazy.
too.
Yo, this game looks beautiful.
Yeah, bro. And the music too plays into that scary shit so well, bro. This is Bello's game. I'm telling you, bro. Yo, she's about to bump into somebody, bro. It's the switch is not working. The light switch is not working, bro.
Of course it's not. Why would the light
Oh
switch
my god, bro. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit.
Bello ain't playing this.
No, he's not. He's not.
Bello ain't playing this. He ain't signing up for this. She doing a little too much. I would not be touching him.
She's like, he's dead. What gave it away?
Oh, what?
What?
It's a Titan. It's a Titan.
Bro, that's the same thing I was just thinking.
It's a Titan. It's a Titan.
It's the same thing I was just thinking.
What's she still doing there? Get out of there. Pinksy, welcome in.
Welcome in.
She said, she literally said, shit, what the fuck?
What are you doing? What is the...
Nah, she doing, I told you, bro, she doing too much.
Yes, this is Requiem. That's a negative, Batman. Oh, I'm definitely getting this, bro. Definitely. Yo, I don't know why I love games like this, bro. Why? I don't know what the fascination is. You know what's crazy? I used to be deadly afraid of these things, bro, back in the day as a kid. Is that a hand? There's a bunch of appendages. Get a beefier and get a really Reaper?
I love how dark this game is.
That's how most of them are. That's how most of them are. Zombie. I think this is them setting the stage for a remake, though, for Resident Evil 1. Because I could definitely see... There's a zombie. What? Me blood clot. Yo, listen. Yo. Chat, listen to me. I need this game. I need to beat this game. Is it two of them? Why are you looking behind you, bro? How about running faster?
You would think. You
Bro.
would think.
Jump scare. So it jumps back and forth with like first person and you notice that? You don't notice that, Heartless?
Yeah, I mean,
It jumps back and forth from
when
like
she's running, I think she's in third person.
Yeah. But I think it's because they want you to kind of be fully immersed in that shit. Like it's in your face when these things pop up. Screwdriver. We're gonna use that to stab him.
So I feel like this game is probably a slow game.
Resident Evil usually is until like closer to the end, where things start to
The
pick up.
perspective is switchable.
Oh, so they're doing it like they did with Resident Evil 7 and 8. I thought oh, so this is what they were. This is the same game. You realize it's the same gameplay then, but they're showing it from a different perspective.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's the same gameplay. See, but it's from a different perspective. See,
She not running. She not turning around and running fast enough.
you're not running fast enough, bro. You're not in danger. You keep looking behind you, bro.
Yo, that's like the #1 rule. It's literally the #1 rule. Is to not look behind you.
Yo, I can hear him behind her, bro. She's not running fast enough. She's not running fast enough. What in the horror movie logic is this? What?
So this whole game takes place in a police station?
Yes. Just like one took place in the police station, and then two took place in one took place in a mansion, two took place in the police station, three took place in Raccoon City and the police station. What I loved about three rather, 3 and 2 took place simultaneously.
They did?
Yeah, they happened at the same time. But one was in the town and the other one was in the station. I love how they did that. It was cool.
That's sick. That's sick.
Yeah.
Is that something you notice at like?
Yeah, when I played
Ye-
3, because you have to
Yeah,
you eventually go to the police station in 3, and if you played the second game, you'd realize what's happening. When you go in there, you'll see like the one of the guys, Marvin. You'll see him like in the station dead, just laid out, because you have to kill him in 2.
Yeah.
So it's like all of it is happening simultaneously. So this is the beginning. I'm trying to understand what Grace's attack, how she fits in with the rest of Resident Evil. I think she has some kind of connection somewhere. I know her parents are from Raccoon City, and that's why she's going back. But I don't think that's just the end of it, though. There's more to it. The game looks good, though. The game looks gorgeous.
One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
And how they're acting, you would think as if this massive umbrella outbreak didn't happen at all. Like, these people are just so properly dressed as if the world's not ending.
It's crazy.
That's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
The sweat looks crazy, too. Listen, chat. I've told you guys this before. This game is coming home.
Is it gonna be day 1 cop for you?
Day 1. Bro, it's Resident Evil. Every Resident
Are
Evil
you
is day
gonna
1.
stream the whole thing?
Yes. I've beaten all except 2 on stream. That's Raccoon City. Well, that used to be Raccoon City. Where that crater is,
Yeah.
they dropped a bomb in Raccoon City, bro. To wipe out the
damn.
zombies. Yeah, to wipe out the zombies. That's a police station.
Everyone's gone.
That is the police station. So, you know what's crazy? So they explained why the police station was so massive and why there were so many like hidden rooms. It was a museum before. It's a repurposed museum.
Oh.
turned into a police station, which is why so many like things are in there. Yeah, bro. February 27th. Listen, chat. Day one. I'm telling y'all, bro. Day one. I mean, I don't blame them.
Not be getting this game.
Why not?
I've never played a Resident Evil game. I do have a few. Okay, so hear me out. I have a few in my Steam library. So I've never played a Resident Evil game. I, at some point, should probably get a life and play one.
Yeah.
I got Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil 7.
Damn, you have a lot of them.
I do. I do.
All right, chat. We can check out, like I said, there's a bunch of trailers, but we're going to check out. I'm going to give the chat the floor to pick one other trailer to check out because we're kind of running over time. Let me see.
I vote on Sekiro. Reaper voted Sekiro as well. So I
Where,
feel like at this point,
when did Reaper vote Sekiro? I didn't see that.
Why don't you read the chat? You're the host. Keep up with the chat, Cash.
I'm not the only host.
You're the main host. and I never miss a chat message. So.
All right, fine. Sekiro it is. Fine.
Thank you, Reaper.
Chat, this is your fault. Y'all should have picked. You know, I actually wanted to play this game. I really did.
Yo, I actually played it last week for the first time. It was mad fun.
It's a faster Souls-like, which is why I want to get into it. This is one of the games that I didn't see them No, you're Reaper. Chat in general. You're Reaper. We need more voters. This looks pretty sick.
Yeah. Wait, this is an anime?
Yes, it is an anime.
Bro, I thought this was like the intro to the game.
No.
This is sick. This is sick.
They turned the game into...
bro.
Oh my god!
Bro. Yo, what?
Coming exclusively to Crunchyroll. That
Bro,
looks fire.
Oh, that's sick.
That looks sick. That looks crazy.
Bro, I say we do a stream party.
That's what I was about to say. If they release all of it, we should just do a watch party, a crazy watch party.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another trailer that came out that I want to personally show. Can I show it?
Yeah, do it.
Now, it still bugs me that it's not who I wanted it to be to play this character, but the trailer it still looks sick. So, let's check out Splinter Cell Death Watch. You know Lee Shriver?
No.
He plays Sabretooth in the last Wolverine movie.
Okay.
He's the voice of Sam Fisher. I don't mind it, but I was looking for Ironside. I wanted Ironside to reprise the role.
What was that? Splinter agent, please respond.
I'm here.
You're a hard man to reach, Sam Fisher.
This is one of my favorite, like, fictional characters of all time, bro.
This mission is personal.
Sam Fisher? Nah, bro.
Either you do this with me, or I do it alone.
And this is coming to Netflix?
Yep. October, bro. That is gonna be fire. I hope. I hope.
You can only hope.
I can only hope.
Was Devil May Cry fire? I couldn't get through the whole thing, to be honest with
Why? Explain to me why. I wanted you to watch all of it so we can have an open discussion about Devil May Cry.
you. I got through like maybe 3 or 4 episodes, and I just was like, I don't really care for
Why?
this.
Why though?
I don't know. It just wasn't hitting like it was supposed to be hitting. I really can't explain everything, you know?
I have my personal hang-ups about the show, but overall, I enjoyed the show. But I have hang-ups. I have issues with the show. There's a lot of like heavy-handedness, let's say, that I didn't like. But overall, the show was good. That's all I'm gonna say. But I wish you watch it so I can like, because I don't even want to spoil it for the chat either. We could talk about it off stream, but I would like for you to watch it so we can talk about it.
I feel like I have to beat the Batman Arkham games.
You do.
I feel like
I would watch you play.
I have to. There's just so much going on in life, and there's just so many things I want to be. Chat, we need y'all support. We need you guys watching the content.
Facts.
So many things I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Not enough time in the day.
All right, so we're gonna check out the last game right now. No, 2 more games. So there's, I want to show off Bubsy 4D, which I thought was pretty funny, and then we're gonna also check out the Outer Worlds, which is a game that is on my draft. And I want you guys to watch Outer Worlds and tell me if you think that it's going to be an 8 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 game. Cool.
Okay, nothing in the middle. No 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Yeah, we could do 9 out of 10. So would you want to start with Bubsy first or Outer Worlds? Let's start with Outer Worlds. What is wrong with this thing? So weird.
A trailer for the part of the game you'll remember more.
Okay, so this is Outer Worlds right here.
Yeah.
The companions. Let's skip the diplomacy.
Chemically enhancing your statistically unsafe lifestyle.
Almost reminds me of Borderlands.
This might sting.
Almost. Which, by the way, Borderlands 4 was one of the games that was showed off. It was a Gamescom.
Yeah.
So what am I seeing here?
Be grateful you're not on fire.
I think they're just showing off the characters.
And is this a multiplayer game?
Is it? I think it is.
And no, you can't sleep with them.
I think those are those are NPC characters that help you throughout the game, I think.
I think so.
Yeah. Based on what they just said just now. I know you can't sleep with them.
It's got a cool style to it.
Yeah. It's like a futuristic steampunk kind of vibe going.
Okay, and what's the other game?
Bubsy.
Bubsy. How do you spell that?
Bubsy 4D. I'm about to show it on the stream right now.
Oh. You're such a dweeb.
Yo, Bubsy was the shit back in the day. I don't know what you're talking about.
I feel like you were a big fan of Sly Cooper.
You know, I never played any of them.
Okay, I feel like he was a big fan of Jack and Daxter.
I was a big fan of Jack and Daxter, for sure.
I feel like he was a big fan of Ratchet and Clank.
For sure. 100%. Vix looks cool, though.
To who?
Me. But it's also an Atari. This is crazy. Atari. I think Reaper would like this. Atari's back. Reaper, what are your thoughts on this game?
Reaper
Commodore's
not
back?
playing this.
Reaper would play this. Everything old is new again. Yep. They call me the Orange Blow. That's funny. You know that's a play on Sonic, right?
Oh, that's cute. So you gonna get this, Cash?
I might.
You know I've only got one brain cell, right? And it's working overtime on this baby.
I'm disgusted with you. Was that? Wait, hold on. Did I just see a vehicle that had square-shaped tires?
Yes.
Even know they were still around.
Oh, everything that is wrong with this world is right.
Listen, Bubsy's gonna be cool, but here's the one that I really wanted chat to see, and we're done after this. Just so y'all know.
So now these Lego games, I feel like they always get high ratings. Like people love them.
Yeah, they do. Like especially the Star Wars one.
But what did you have in mind?
This looks like it's open world. That's the other crazy part.
Yo, the Lego Batman gliding was sick. I can't lie.
Look at the fight. Look at the water on his coat. Like, bro, on his cape.
On his coat, he said, like Batman out here rocking a pea coat, fighting
I'm
violence.
saying, but the raindrops on his freaking cape was crazy. What the heck?
Let's get nuts. I'm allergic to nuts.
Who's the man behind the mask?
This is so up your alley.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Legacy of the Dark Knight.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally. You merely adopted the dark.
I was born in it.
Who put that there? I could have really hurt myself.
Yeah. Reaper says y'all can miss me with that. Reaper, this is
It
game of
looks
the year.
cool.
Reaper, this
It
is game of the
looks
year.
cool. Nah, you
I'm playing.
wildin'. Listen, listen. It looks cool. I have to admit, there were some cool games that we got to check out,
Mm-hmm.
but there was some games that I would not be checking out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I feel like the last 3 games we checked out were definitely just not for me. Not for me.
I definitely get the Bubsy though. I'm not sure about the Lego Batman, but Bubsy might.
Yo, you picking the Bubsy over the Lego Batman?
Yeah, maybe.
Get me out.
I'd play Bubsy. Reaper said he'd play Bubsy.
Y'all got funny taste.
It's a classic, Carlos. These are classic games. Well, yeah. Is there anything else before we move on, Heartless? Am I missing anything?
Are we missing anything? Of course, we gotta remind people. Obviously, it's your boy the Heartless, aka the KXI sex symbol. Y'all know the vibes.
Mm-mm.
Check out the merch store if you guys want to cop your KXI merch.
sure, for sure. Any rumors, Heartless?
I didn't see any rumors.
No.
Nothing. I didn't. When I looked into it,
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't nothing. If you want to take a deeper dive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's probably like if there's no major rumors, it's probably just.
It was nothing big, nothing that caught my attention.
All right, chat. That's pretty much it for tonight, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. There's a lot of. I
You
feel
got
like
work in the morning?
Yeah, I do. Tonight was more of a reaction stream. That's what it was. It felt like a more of like a reaction pod tonight.
Than
Anything else?
discussion.
Yeah.
But it's all good though. It's all good. Yo, you like Streets of Rage?
Yes, I do.
If you want to rate somebody who's got 4 viewers playing Streets of Rage,
We recently beat it on stream. Bello and I. Me, Bello.
up.
Who else? Somebody else was there. I think
So
N2 Alive was there also. We beat that on stream.
I love that.
Whatever, artist. We need to get you on thing. Let me know when you're getting it. You should get it, so
I
we
definitely
can watch you play it this week.
I definitely. It was fun too. I can't lie. It was fun.
Yeah, it was. It was fun watching you play, especially because you've never played. Well, not because you never played it, but you know, you're not one to play games like that right now. Oh shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm. All right, who we rating out to?
I don't know. What you feeling? Rose is live. Rate out to Rose.
Ted Rose.
Yeah, Rose is live.
All right. Yeah, Bruce is live. Oh wow.
Bruce is live. I gotta get new headphones. These headphones hurt my head after a while.
Chibi One is also live,
TB1.
playing Resident Evil 5. I'm gonna rate Rose. Let's rate the homie Rose Gradient. Chat, please go. If you're not already following Rose, give Rose the follow. He's a fellow member of the KXI group. Tell him the boys over at Gamer Actual just sent you. Now, if you enjoyed the show, please go give it a like. If you're not following on YouTube, go follow on YouTube. And go follow on any podcast platform of choice. Give it 5 stars. Tell them we like the show. You know, let's just push out the show in the algorithm, please. I'd appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.
Much love, everybody.
Have a good night. We out of here. Peace.